Welcome back to Fluent Vibe English, everyone. Today, we're going to explore a topic that's not only fascinating, but so essential for our everyday lives: emotional intelligence. Trust me, it's a powerful tool for personal and professional success.
Oh, wow. Emotional intelligence? I'm super intrigued. But, what exactly is it?
Great question. Emotional intelligence, or EI, is essentially our ability to understand and manage our own emotions while also recognizing and influencing the emotions of others. Think about it. When you're feeling stressed at work, if you can identify what's stressing you, you can manage that stress more effectively.
Okay, that makes sense. But, could you break down the components of emotional intelligence a bit? You mentioned understanding emotions, right?
Absolutely. Emotional intelligence consists of a few key components. First is self-awareness, which means being in tune with your own feelings. Imagine you're in a meeting, and suddenly you feel that bubbling frustration. Recognizing it allows you to pause before reacting, which is crucial.
Oh, I totally get that. So it's like when you're feeling annoyed, but instead of snapping at someone, you take a deep breath and think it through?
Exactly, you've nailed it. Now let's talk about self-regulation, which involves controlling those emotions. Picture this. Someone at work says something rude. Instead of blowing up, you manage to stay calm and respond thoughtfully.
Wow, that sounds tough. Like, being a superhero of your own emotions. But what if someone really struggles with that?
Great point. It can be challenging, but practicing mindfulness can work wonders for self-regulation. Even taking a few deep breaths is a simple yet effective way to regain control.
I can totally see how that could help. So what about empathy? That's another part of emotional intelligence, right?
Yes, empathy is about understanding others' feelings. Picture your friend having a really tough day. If you're aware of their emotions, you can genuinely offer support, creating a deeper connection.
That's so important. I remember a time when my friend was really down, and I just didn't know how to help. It was like I just couldn't get what they were going through.
Exactly. If we could boost our empathy levels in those situations, we could really provide the support people need. And then we have social skills, which are crucial for building relationships.
Oh, wow, social skills. That's like the icing on the cake, isn't it?
Absolutely. Strong social skills help us navigate social situations. Think of it as your toolkit for communication. When you can connect with others effectively, opportunities just spring up.
That sounds amazing. Can you give us a real-world example of using emotional intelligence in a workplace setting?
Sure. Picture yourself on a big project, and you notice a team member is struggling. Instead of blaming them or ignoring the issue, you approach them with empathy, asking how they feel about their workload.
Ah, I see. So, being proactive and understanding can create a better team environment, right?
Exactly. And that brings us to another benefit: better decision-making. When you're emotionally intelligent, you can balance your emotions with logic, leading to more thoughtful choices.
Wow, this is powerful. So what are some practical tips for our listeners to build their emotional intelligence, starting today?
Fantastic question. Here are a few quick tips. First, practice self-reflection. Take a moment daily to think about your feelings. Second, try active listening, genuinely listen when people are speaking. And don't shy away from tough conversations. They can build empathy.
Those sound doable. What if someone feels overwhelmed by starting all this?
Just take it step by step. Change doesn't happen overnight. Choose one tip to practice for a week and see how it changes your interactions.
I love that. So, it's really about making small changes that lead to big impacts in our lives, huh?
Exactly. And remember, emotional intelligence is a journey. Everyone has room to grow. It's not a destination.
Wow, I'm excited to dive into this journey. Thanks for sharing all these insights.
My pleasure. And to our fantastic listeners, let's go out there and embrace emotional intelligence.
Yes. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Catch you next time on Fluent Vibe English.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to today's exciting episode, Why You Feel Lost and How to Find Meaning Again. You know, we've all had those moments where we feel a bit adrift, right? Imagine we're out in the vast ocean, no map or compass. I remember when I graduated college, it felt like all my friends were smoothly sailing through life while I was just floating aimlessly.
Oh, wow, yeah, I can totally relate to that. It's like, everyone else is moving forward while you're standing still, right? What do you think causes that feeling of being lost, us?
Great question. It often stems from this overwhelming sense of confusion and uncertainty about the future. You start questioning your choices, like, is this job right for me? Should I live in this city? Am I even passionate about what I'm doing? It creates this heavy cloud of doubt, that just pours rain on your motivation.
Right. So it's like this cloud just follows you around. And I feel like when we don't know what to do next, we end up binge watching reality shows or scrolling through social media instead of finding solutions. Laughs.
Exactly. It's like we distract ourselves with all the noise around us, avoiding those uncomfortable feelings. I once knew someone who spent entire weekends just watching shows, waiting for inspiration to magically hit. Spoiler alert, it never did.
That's intense. So, what can we do to break free from that cycle? I mean, it feels like a trap sometimes, right?
Super vital question. One crucial step is to reflect on your values. Ask yourself, what really matters to me? I found my passion for arts and creativity was getting overshadowed by a job in finance that I didn't love. When I aligned my life with what I valued, it was like a light bulb moment.
Okay. So how do you actually start doing that? I mean, what's the first step? Do you just sit down and write things out?
A simple yet profound thing you can do is to set small, achievable goals that align with your values. For instance, if you love painting but haven't touched a brush in ages, how about committing to one painting a month? That small victory can, build momentum and really spark your motivation.
Oh, I love that. It sounds so doable. But what if someone doesn't even know what their passions are anymore? What then?
Fantastic point. Sometimes it requires a bit of exploration. Try new activities, join a class, volunteer, or even pick up a hobby. I remember a friend who took up pottery on a whim and discovered a true love for it. She made a whole new circle of friends through that pottery community, which, really supported her journey.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, just imagine finding what you love through something totally random. But what about feeling isolated while you're figuring stuff out? That can be tough, right?
Absolutely. That isolation can amplify feelings of being lost. That's why connecting with supportive communities is vital. It can be a local group, online forums, or just sharing with friends. I joined an online writing group during a phase when I felt lost, and the encouragement from fellow writers was like oxygen for my passion.
Wow, I didn't think of it like that. So, part of finding meaning is just about reaching out, huh? Laughs.
Exactly. It's about building a network of support. Life is more like a co-op game, not a solo mission. Every little step you take, even connecting with one person, opens doors you never knew existed.
That's such an encouraging way to put it. So if someone feels overwhelmed, what's the last piece of advice you'd give them?
Just remember it's a journey, not a sprint. Celebrate those small wins along the way, like put on your favorite song while you paint or treat yourself after completing a class. The key is to keep moving forward, even if it's just crawling at times.
Oh, I love that. So it's really about being gentle with ourselves, right?
Yes, exactly. Life is going to have its twists and turns, but if you're kind to yourself and open up to new experiences, you'll surely find your meaning again. Plus, you'll have some fantastic memories along the way.
Wow, today's episode was enlightening. I feel inspired just listening to you. Thanks for all these great tips, laughs.
Anytime. Remember, finding meaning is a process. Just take it step by step and you'll get there.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Let's keep this conversation going and make sure to share your thoughts and experiences with us. Until next time, laughs.